I build junk. I like junk. I am junk. What's going on, everybody? So I ain't really been doing much past few days. It's been raining and wet and cold and all that crap. As you can see by the water everywhere, it's actually drizzling on me right now a little bit, and it's about 37 degrees outside right now, I think is what the old interwebs are saying. But yeah, I ain't really did much. It's been too cold for me out here. I know up north y'all get a lot colder, but the southern cold is different than that northern cold. I don't care what you say. Plus, I've broken quite a few bones in my lifetime, so I ain't a fan of cold weather, period. Once it gets under about 45, I'm done. That's it. I ain't coming out. But anyway, yeah, I ain't really been doing much, so I figured I'd come out here and make a quick little video for y'all. Go over all the trucks and stuff. I've had a bunch of people commenting lately, want me to go over my C10 here and tell what all it's got done to it and all that stuff, which really ain't much to it. It's just an old square body with a cam small block in it, but I'll go over it, tell y'all everything that's done to it. We'll go over my daddy's truck and everything else we got going on here. And wanted to welcome all the new subscribers, say thank you to everybody that's been subscribing and watching the videos. We had almost 20,000 subscribers now, which is pretty crazy. Appreciate everybody that watches the videos and likes, comments, all that good stuff. We finally starting to get somewhere, so maybe this will be the year. I don't know, but either way, we're gonna keep putting videos up. Might be a little bit slow on the videos right now because it's so damn cold outside and wet and all that good stuff. I can't get out here in this crap all the time. Like I said, welcome to my channel, all the new subscribers. I think over the past 2 or 3 months we gained almost 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers, so I figured I'd go over everything for all the new people that don't know the truck and all our other projects, and just welcome everybody to the channel. I build junk. I like junk. I am junk. So if that's what you like, you'll like this channel. If that's not what you like, you might not like it. I don't know what to tell you. This here is my 85 C10. I guess it's the main truck on the channel, I guess you say. She's been around for quite a while. I'll tell y'all the backstory on this truck one day. Maybe we'll do like a 25 or 30,000 subscriber special or something and go over the background and history of this truck, which is, it's got a pretty crazy history to it. But yeah, she's been around for quite a while. I drove this truck to high school and all that good stuff. I'll probably put at least 12 different motors in this truck since I've had it. But yeah, this is my baby. I say my baby. You can tell it gets neglected and treated pretty bad. I mean, just look at how it looks under the hood here. Complete mess. But anyway, the motor is a stock 350 short block. It was bought from O'Reilly's. It actually belongs to a buddy of mine. It come out of that orange truck right there. But it's a stock 350 short block. It's got ZZ4 aluminum heads on it with a ZZ4 camshaft and roller rockers. Aluminum intake, 750 Holley, obviously headers and all that good stuff. The transmission is a 700 R4. It's actually a monster transmission, which a lot of people say they ain't no good, but this one here is probably about 10 years old, if not more than that. I've had it at least 10 years myself, and if you watched any of the videos on this truck, you'll see that transmission works pretty damn good. So 700 R4 monster transmission. I guess it was built before the company went to shit, unless somebody else got a hold of it and went through it. I don't know what I was doing in the transmission, but I know it's a pretty hefty transmission. Originally came out of a 3rd gen Camaro that I'd bought that had a supercharged 355 in it, and then they took the supercharger off and put some nitrous on it. So it was behind a pretty hefty little motor, you know, probably about 500 horsepower. Not a lot, but you know, decent amount for 700R. So it's not a weak transmission. Pretty good little transmission, I'd say. It's got like around a 2800 stall in it, something like that. So the rear end is just a good old 10 bolt. It's got 373 gears in it with an Auburn locker. That's pretty much it. What it is, I bought a whole truck years ago that had that rear end in it. Guy had just built the rear end, and it had these wheels and stuff on the truck. It was just a body. I got all the good parts off of it and sold the body. But yeah, just that's pretty much it, I guess. You know, little 350 700 R4 transmission, 10 bolt rear end. I mean, it ain't nothing spectacular, just a basic old truck. As you can see, it needs a lot of work. I got gauges hanging everywhere and crap all over the floor and all that good stuff. Windows out of line. I mean, it's an old truck with a little small block in there. That's pretty much it. And as far as exhaust, it's got the long tube headers, 2.5 inch exhaust pipe with Spintech Pro Street 6000 mufflers. So I guess, yeah, they come out right here. You can see the tip right there. It's got probably 12 to 16 inches of pipe after the muffler. That's pretty much it on old C10 here. Like I said, nothing special. Tail lights say 408 on them. I did that a long time ago when the truck had a 400 small block in it. It was 40 over 400 with Vortec heads, a little cam, all that stuff. It run pretty good with that little motor in it. But I guess we'll move on to the Ranger here. It's just a Ford Ranger body. My plans is to put a small block Chevy in it, turbo 350 or maybe a 700R, either one. I was thinking about actually taking the motor and trans out of the C10 here and put it in there, and then try to find me another 400 small block to be able to go back into here. But I figured I'd wait and see if I can find a good motor and transmission to go in this thing. I'd like to find a motor that's already together and all that crap. I can just shove off in it real quick. If we can't find nothing within the next month or so, we might end up pulling the motor and all out of this rig and throwing it off in there. And then moving on, we got this truck here. I believe it's a 94 model Silverado, 93, 94. I'm pretty sure it's a 94. That's what the motor that's in my truck now came out of. Belongs to a buddy of mine. We's doing a 5.3 swap on it. I need to put the dang hood on it, I reckon, so all this crap won't keep getting wet. 5.3 in here. I got the motor sitting in it. Got her covered up with like 3 or 4 tarps here, so ain't got no water in her. But I talked to him the other day. He sent me a picture on old Facebook Messenger there. He bought a turbo to put on this thing, so I guess we might be doing a turbo 5.3 build on this thing eventually. This one here is a very slow process. If you're familiar with the channel, then you already know she's been around for quite a while. You can see all the daggone crap growing on it. I need to take it through the car wash and spray her off, I guess. We need to get some headers and a bunch of, pretty much everything. We just got the motor sitting down in it right now. Like I said, it's a 5.3. Transmission is a turbo 350. It's pretty built trans. I think it's got like a 3500 stall. It's the transmission that was behind that ZZ4 motor when it was in this truck. And then the rear end of this one is also a 10 bolt, but it's a pretty spicy 10 bolt. You got a few suspension mods and stuff on the back. This is a pretty fast little street truck whenever it was together. I think it run like low 8s and 8 a mile and low 7s, if not high 6s on 150 shot. So pretty quick little truck whenever it was together. We'll get back to work on this one day, I guess. All these are kind of slow going projects, I ain't gonna lie. I don't move quite as fast nowadays as I used to. I ain't but 31, but like I said, I've broken quite a few bones in my lifetime, so I don't get around, move around quite as good as I used to. Moving on here, this is my daddy's 86 Silverado. I bought it a few years ago. It originally had a 305 in it, and when we bought it, it was missing a distributor. I think it was just missing a distributor. We put a distributor in it, fired it up, got it running, but the motor smoked a little bit, so we ended up pulling the 305 out. I put a Vortec 350 in it. We put a small little cam in it, which the only reason we put a little cam in it is because my daddy wanted to put a manual fuel pump on it, and the stock Vortec cam don't have the lobe on it for manual fuel pump, so we had to put a little cam in it. It's got some headers on it. That's pretty much it. Stock heads. I mean, the heads ain't even been pulled off of it, so nothing done there. Turbo 350 transmission. This one's a lockup transmission. Motor runs pretty good. We still got a few things to do to it. As you can see, she's not quite finished. Just put that new Quadrajet on it. Got to do some tuning and stuff on it. Got to put the AC compressor and all that stuff back on it. Got a lot of little odd and end things to do. For the exhaust on this rig, it's just got open headers on it right now, but I got a Flowmaster 40 series muffler over there somewhere. We're gonna put that on there and run the tailpipes out the back how they are right now. Right now it's got some old chrome tips on it. Well, I thought it did. Yeah, there we go. But we're gonna keep them on there, running on out the back. Like I said, I've got a Flowmaster 40 series muffler. I'm gonna put that on there. It's just a one muffler, but it's a dual in, dual out. I'm getting soaking ass wet right now because it's freaking raining on me. But I'm almost done, so we're gonna push forward, finish this video up and get it up for y'all so y'all have something to watch, I reckon. I've been talking on Hot Wheels a little bit lately. We're gonna try to do something here soon. Maybe we'll go for a little cruise, go do a little racing. One of his buddies has a I think he said it was a 90s model Chevrolet truck with a 327 in it. It might be a good run for the old C10 right there. And you never know, me and old Hot Wheels, we might run, which I'm pretty sure he'll outrun me. Ain't much to this rig, just a little 300 horsepower, 350 really. And it might not even be that much no more because it's low on compression on about 3 cylinders. So she's a little down on power, so Hot Wheels would probably spank me pretty good, but we might run them just for the hell of it. Give y'all something, a little entertainment. Last but not least, we got this little 96, 97 Frontier here. We're gonna be doing a LS swap on it. As you can see, it's got one sitting down in there. It's actually kind of stuck in there right now. The motor ain't no good. That's why it ain't covered up, and that's why it's full of pine straw. He bought this one here, but it was full of water. So I just stuffed it down in here to see how it was gonna fit. And as you can see, it don't really fit that good. So this one here is gonna be a pretty good job to do. Like I said, this motor ain't no good. That's why it ain't covered up. And that's why it's full of pine straw and all that crap, because it was already full of water. So a little pine straw, a little more water ain't gonna hurt it. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a LS swap on this one eventually. We got to get another motor. I think he said whenever he gets his taxes this year. You know, tax time balling, baby. So maybe he can get a motor when he gets his taxes, and we'll get back to working on this thing. I'm gonna have to pull the front cap off of it, make it a lot easier to work on. We're gonna have to do some massage into the transmission tunnel and all that good stuff. This one here is gonna be quite the job, I ain't gonna lie, but we're gonna get it done one day. Like I said, some stuff kind of slow rolling around here, but it is what it is. I already got a pile of parts for this thing in there. We got cam, torque converter, shift kit, transmission, set of heads, got a valve job and all done to them. We got a pile of parts in the cab there. We just need another motor. But once we get the motor, we'll start working on this thing again. Let's see, we got about 4 or 5 different projects going on. Like I said, they're gonna be kind of slow rolling. I got to get back into the groove of things. I've been kind of out of my groove here lately. Like I said, I've been talking Hot Wheels a little bit, so as soon as this rain and crap goes away, me and him are gonna try to get together and play around, do something. But yeah, I'm about to go back inside. It's cold as a mother freaker out here, and I'm freezing my balls off, and I'm already getting soaking wet. As you can see, it's been raining on me the past 5 minutes. Well, I decided to come up under here instead of standing out in the rain like an idiot. And once again, I appreciate everybody that watches and likes and comments on all the videos, even the people that criticize me, because you know what, every time you comment, that helps me out, no matter what you say. So I appreciate everybody that likes, comments, watches the videos, and subscribes and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm about to go inside, get warmed up, get these wet clothes off, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.